What's up, everybody? Steven here. We're back to yet another reaction. Today we're hopping into Doctor Who episode number 2 of season number 6 called Day of the Moon. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series. If you have, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, Patreon for the full reaction, uncut episodes over there if you want them as well. If you don't, totally cool. Episodes here whenever they show up. So, last episode, I thought it was a really cool, great start to the season. But remember, last season I thought was a great start, and then for me, the season just never picked up the way that I wanted it to, which is why to me I didn't really love the season the way that you guys did. So I'm hoping that we kind of continue to a really cool story, which I think we will because of the fact that the Doctor dies. So that's going to be very interesting how they handle that. And then Amy's shooting a kid at the end there. River is still cool and awesome. What did Rory do? Rory went into the sewers and he's also being controlled down there, right? That's like what's happening down there. But I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. We'll watch the recap just in case there's anything I need to kind of freshen my mind on, but I'm pretty sure that's everything major that happened. I mean, the one guy from the FBI guy, I mean, we'll hop in here, have a good time. Pretty much, here we go. Holy hell, 3 months later?
Can you even remember the warehouse?
Hey, mate! Hey, mate! Look!
Oh, what the?
I see you. I see you.
Oh, that's what the marks are?
There's no way out this time.
You jumping?
There's always a way out.
Yes. I love the music when shit's about to go down.
What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for you to run. It'd look better if I shot you while you're running.
Oh.
And again, looks at everything. Can't hear us, right?
Cooper, Kenton, door sealed.
You bet.
Oh, shit. Dude, what is happening? I'm so into this.
What about Dr. Song? She dove off a rooftop.
Don't worry, she does that. Amy,
She does
Rory,
that?
Open all the doors to the swimming pool.
Oh, she knows we'll get there in time and she'll just fall right into the water?
No, we know they're everywhere. Not just a landing party and occupying force. Every state in America. Not just America, the entire world.
There's a greater
We've been
concentration here,
pretending
though.
to run for 3 months, yo. That's crazy.
You okay?
Wait, 3 months? You should
Oh,
be.
better.
Better.
Turns out I was wrong. I'm not pregnant.
The
That's
light
cool.
will flash if you've left yourself a message. You keep checking your hand if you've had an encounter. That's the first you'll know about it.
Why didn't you tell me that? What are you staring at?
Look at your hand.
Oh, shit.
Why is he doing that?
What does it mean if the light's flashing? What did I just tell you?
I haven't.
Play it.
Hologram extrapolated from a photo on Amy's phone. Take a good, long look.
We nearly didn't come to this place. I understood Greystark Hall was closed in 6
Stairs.
Be careful.
Could we separate? We know they can hurt. We can. Well, does Amy remember that they can evaporate you? Probably not, right? I wonder how you guys feel about this kind of show, because it doesn't feel like the previous season.
Don't worry, I put everything back the way I found it. Except this. There's a bit left over, isn't
Oh
there?
my god. He's oh, she's already left herself a message.
I can see them, but I think they're asleep. Get out. Just get out.
Oh, I believe it's Mr. Gardner. Is that correct? Head of security?
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. President.
Rory.
Grant, is it?
Yes, Mr. President.
The hopes and
What are you even doing?
Oh, the child. She must be cared for.
A child.
It's
Wait.
important.
Wait, she's here?
That's what they said.
That's what who said?
That many in here? Fuck. cyborg?
Who are you?
No, I think she's just dreaming.
Wait.
How can that be me?
Is she your daughter? No. Holy crap. What? Why is she in a...
Yes, I see.
Who was that?
Uh-oh.
Dr. Renfrew.
Uh-oh.
Who was that?
Is he gonna try to kill you?
Who was who?
Since the wheel and the fire, we have no need of weapons.
Yeah. Welcome to America.
Wait, if they
You have
can...
to tape everything that happens in
That's
this
how
office,
they can be
every
killed?
word.
Happened to her. Wait, why are you... Wait. You're out of the suit. Oh, what the hell? Swap bodies?
Can you hear me? We're coming for you.
Okay. That's not what I thought it was.
She can't hear you. I'm so sorry. It's one way.
She can always hear me, Doctor. Always. Wherever she is, and she always knows that I am coming for her. Do you understand me?
They can die. We can just... We can kill them pretty easily. We should just shoot them.
Who and what are you?
Silence, Doctor.
Rory, listen to that.
Silence.
We ran from the silence.
Silence will.
Sir, I need to talk to Colonel Jefferson right now.
No, you really don't.
It's funny.
Hiya, fellas.
Of alien tech in
Well, how did the girl get out?
Who was she? Why put her in
If
here?
Rory didn't...
Put
I
this
mean, not
on, we don't
Rory.
even need to
Amy
eat.
didn't go in there and
Suit
replace her.
processes sunlight directly. It's got built-in weaponry and a communication system that can hack into anything.
Your will is all.
Yeah, well. Sorry to disappoint you.
I like the design a lot.
Thanks. It's exactly what I needed to hear. This is a video phone. Whatever a video phone is.
That's so terrifying, dude. You're just hearing your wife crying.
This suit, it seems to be repaired.
You're talking about Rory,
My
right?
life was so boring before you just
No.
dropped out of the sky.
No. This is awful for you.
Your stupid face where I can see it, okay?
Me. No.
Hey.
Oh. Interesting. Fairhaven Road. Seen one of these before.
Yes, we have.
Abandoned. Wonder how that happened. I'd find out. Rory, River, keep one silent and eye shut at all times. Oh, hello. Sorry, we were in the middle of something. Just had to say, though. Have you seen what's on the telly? Oh, hello, Amy. You all right? Want to watch some television? No, stay where you are. Because nice hair, clever, has her own gun, and unlike me, she really doesn't mind shooting people. I shouldn't like that. Kind of do a bit.
Thank you, sweetie.
I know your team's
Oh my
players
God, I
and
love
everything,
her
but
so
she'll
much.
definitely kill at least the first 3 of you.
Not the first 7 easily.
7, really?
Oh, 8 for you, honey.
Stop it.
Make me.
Oh my.
Maybe I will.
Is this
Oh
really
my
important,
Jesus.
Sergeant? Because I feel like I should be hard on the...
That's one small step for man.
You've given the order for your own execution, and the whole planet just heard you. For that silence, you just raised an army against yourself.
Oh my God.
For 1,000 generations,
They could
you're
see
going to
them
be
now.
ordering them to destroy you every day. The word you're looking for right now is, oops, run. Guys, I mean,
Look, just get your stupid face out of here!
What? What did you say?
into the TARDIS.
Dude, she is so beast. Look at this.
Well, you did say dropped out of the sky.
It's a figure of speech, moron.
Really? I'm not buying that. I think you're lying.
Thanks.
You're welcome. What's the matter with you?
Have I forgotten something?
Kiss goodbye?
Shut up.
Yeah.
What's wrong? You're acting like we've never done that before.
We haven't.
We haven't.
Oh, look at the time. It must be off. You know what they say? There's a first time for everything.
That's not good.
And a last time.
Wait, what?
Rory, I'm going to need...
Yeah?
Yes.
Hello.
Taking that away from you if you're going to listen in all the time.
Okay, that's a fair point. But you should have told me that you thought you were pregnant. I'm a nurse. I'm good with pregnancy.
Not as it turns out, that good.
Adventures, because I am. You only live once.
So we're doing adventures or we're going after the little girl? Or both? The little girl was your daughter, right? Had to be her daughter. The hell? Wait. The fuck just happened? What the hell? You mean to tell me little girl's like a Time Lord? Or has time travel? What? What? Well, I love this episode. I was gonna give it a 9. Maybe a 10. I don't know if it's a 10. 9, no, definitely a 9. That ending was weird. And like a good weird. Like a jaw-dropping weird. I mean, so far this season's awesome. Holy shit. Okay. There is a lot to process here, guys. There is a lot to process. Okay, so I need a breakdown of River's timeline with the doctor without it spoiling things. And I don't think that's possible. Because he said the more she remembers, the more memory she gets, that means the more she knows the doctor, the less the doctor knows of her. And she just said that was the last time they kissed. Which kind of sucks. I mean, we never got the first, like the real. We never got to see the doctor and River really in their element, right? Because when do they get married? I have so many questions about that. I love this episode a lot. My favorite episode in like 2 seasons. It's definitely my favorite episode of all. Like I like this episode more than every episode last season. I said last season had like a couple 8s, like 4 or 5 8s. But I don't think the last season have a 9. I really like the Angel episodes. The last season have a 9 though. I don't know. This is my favorite episode with the pawns. I'll say that much. Okay. I love River. River's probably one of my favorite characters in the show. She's awesome. Every time she shows up, it's awesome. I love her. Kind of want to find a River like little Funko doll thing. She's cool as hell. Okay, so there's a lot went down. I love the alien look. I love how they look. I love like their style. I love their whole concept of an idea of them of when you look at us, you remember us when you're looking, but when you look away, not possible. Now, I don't truly understand what was being said at the ending there when everything was kind of being revealed. I want to kind of go through that if I can.
Journey.
I want to see hear the actual tape that was on. I want to hear the wording. Mm-hmm.
Oh. But don't forget this bit. Ready? Ready.
What did it say here?
That's one small step for man. You should get us all out sight.
Okay, that's what it was saying, which is what ends up happening. They just start to kill. As soon as they see it, they kill. Interesting. So what were they doing before? They would see it, freak out, but then look away. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I love this episode. This episode was handled great. I love the beginning. See, but this is the kind of episodes that I'm really into, right? When it comes to Doctor Who. And I feel like a lot of people probably don't love this kind of episode. Just because it feels so different. And like the ones that I liked a lot are like Blink and The Girl in the Fireplace, or I don't know, like I like those kind of episodes. And then occasionally I like some of the out there ones where like the alien invasions and stuff like that. But I don't know. Something about this episode really, I really liked it. And then you mix it in with the first episode, put them together, they're like a 9. I gave the first one an 8, but adding it with this one, I'd probably give both of them a 9 together. It'd be, I like Midnight a lot too. If I were to like show, so I always kind of hold my Doctor Who, how great of episode is. Like when it comes to like showing an episode a one-off to somebody, I feel like I could show somebody these first 2 episodes, and they don't really have to know much about the story for that, and they'll still love it. Which is like the same thing that happens with Blink, Midnight, Girl in the Fireplace. Those are the kind of episodes that I show people that don't really know Doctor Who, aren't really into those kind of sci-fi shows and stuff, and I kind of show them those episodes. And this one, I feel that this arc right here would be one I could show, just because it's so cool to me, and the idea, and it has like some horror elements, and then it's got some mystery, and then the ending is like a Time Lord thing, which I don't know. I just like this episode. But we'll break it down. Let's go through it. I'm just kind of saying how much I like it, but not really going deep into detail. All right, so the beginning is cool, where Amy's hauling ass, right? Amy's running, and I'm like, wait, and this is like 3 months later, and Amy's running, and then bam, she's killed. And then we see that she's shot, but we don't know what happened. She's killed, and then she has all these markings, and I'm like, what's the markings? Then we see River. Oh no, we see the Doctor next. He's captured. Right, and then we see River. And River jumps off a fucking building, right? Cool. And then Rory gets killed, and I didn't understand what the hell was happening. I don't understand anything of why this was happening. I just thought it was cool. Like, I don't know why my man Crowley here, I'm calling him Crowley because his name is Supernatural. I don't know why he's in here, and why we need to do this whole elaborate plan to get us in here. But I guess, I don't know. It was cool nonetheless. Then, we turns out, oh, it was a trick. We got to do something with this. We did the whole situation where we save River.
The good news is,
We save River, where she kind of falls into. Very, very cool. All right. Then we get the whole intro. Oh yeah, we go to this like orphanage, and then I thought the whole orphanage situation was cool. And then last episode we got the whole reveal that Amy's pregnant. What that means, I don't know, because she's not. And then the negative, positive thing was happening. But I love the idea that they put these little chips inside of them, and then that's how they remembered what was happening. And I think they handled it for the most part really, really well, especially with my man here Crowley, who kept looking away, and like. They not kept looking away, but when he looked away, they had the whole thing, and then it was like a hologram, and he explains it to them, and the doctor explains it to him, and I just thought this entire sequence was really, really cool. And then they would ramp up the like music at certain times and different kinds of music or a score. I thought that was really cool too. Like at the end when River was doing her badassery, but whenever the monsters would pop up, it would be like just have like a very mysterious, scary vibe, right? And then the get out, leave now and thing, right? And then he's talking about kids, but this thing was shut down 3 years ago, and he's still here thinking the kids are here because they keep wiping out his memory. And he even wrote it on his arm to get out. But I like the way that the whole Amy situation where she's going through it, she doesn't see them, and then we get the reveal that they're in the thing with her, and then the doctor messing with whatever's happening here. What was he doing here? Was he doing something to the whole satellite image thing, or for the thing with the TVs? But then the marks just showing up was cool, and then she looks up here, freaking out. I like that they got Nixon to come back and comedy. I love the. I didn't understand this part. Did you guys understand this part? Where the lady's like, "Oh, she's just having a dream." What is this? What is this part? I didn't get this part. Who's having a dream? Little girl's having a dream? I didn't understand this part. But whatever. I lured her into this room, and then this room has a bunch of kid stuff, and then there's a bunch of pictures of the little girl. Who's the little girl? But then there's a picture of Amy holding a baby. And then I'm like, wait, that's gotta be, that means she's your daughter. That's my only vibe, right? Is she's your daughter. And she just died because she just regenerated. So she's gonna come back looking like somebody else. Another interesting thing. And then I didn't understand the astronaut thing, right? So she said the astronaut ate her. But then how did she get out of it? She said, oh no, she said that she ripped herself out. That means she's really strong. I don't know. Then we have the whole that situation here. And so Crowley, he records this, but he remembered that he got to shoot it on site, right? Because he shot this thing, heard it. Then get the whole getting back here, trying to save Amy. Amy's missing. So when I first heard Amy's voice, and I didn't see Amy, and I was like, it felt like she kept repeating the same thing. I thought it was the thing from the library episode, which is a great episode as well. The 2 arc with Donna. I think it's called The Library, right? Or The Silence. No. Right? It was The Library, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. But I thought that where like she had died and then was repeating, and we were gonna have to go back in time to save her. I thought that was cool. I thought they kind of used the little machine thing really, really well when it came to Rory and wanting to save her. And then that line where Rory says, I always find her, or she always knows I'm coming, or something along those lines. Rory's come a long way for me, man. I used to think Rory was a chump, and he kind of still is a little bit of a chump, but I'm vibing with him now. I'm vibing with both the pawns right now. I like Amy right now so far. This season, like these first 2 episodes for Amy, thumbs up. Because you know she's not totally treating Rory like shit, and I'm cool with that. Walk out. Nixon walks out. At one point we get the doctor. Already passed. Now, Rory's still hearing the thing. They're talking about the suit, how she got out. What is she? Little girl. Rory then on the thing, they talk about going from the, Amy's talking about falling from the sky or something, like, and then it's been you or whatever. I don't know how she's trying to spin that and say that it's Rory, and it probably is, but the vibes I got were very much not Rory. Were very much the doctor. But it's clearly Rory, but vibes I got was not that. We shot it. I thought this was a cool scene where the doctor is like, what is that? And then walks away and like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's really cool. I want to see this conversation here. Let's see what this conversation was fully.
You tend to my wounds. You are foolish.
Why? What would you do in my place?
Oh. That's what he said. Okay.
We have ruled your lives since your lives began. You should kill us all on sight, but you will never remember we were even here. Your will is all.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that was cool. I didn't catch what he said last time. I got the vibe that, you know, like the into my wounds, but after that, okay, this is when Rory hears the one thing, right? Yeah, he hears it here, assumes that she's in love with the doctor. Doctor walks over, and I think the doctor kind of assumed that too, maybe. We then get the whole NASA thing. I thought it was cool that Amy's like, oh, I just got here. And then, no, you've been here for days. Then we get the whole...
Interesting.
So I don't know how you guys feel about this, but when I hear the noise, the TARDIS noise mixed with the score ramping up like that, that shit is hype.
Oh.
I don't know, to me it's hype, right? Like it just gets me excited, like, oh shit, about to go down, right? And then we show the whole box, and the doctor does a lot of the talking, and then we've got River looking like the best of badass, and you know he's saying about how many she can kill, and I love the flirting. He's flirting. When do they flirting? When do they flirting? When do they pass? Yeah, right here. That was all. I love the flirting.
I shouldn't like that. Kind of do a bit. Thank you.
Like about the shooting thing.
I know you're team players and everything, but she'll definitely kill at least the first 3 of you.
Not the first 7 easily.
7, really?
Oh, 8 for you, honey.
Stop it.
I love it.
Maybe.
Well, maybe I will.
Oh my god, I love it, dude. I love it. It was great. I love it. So then we hop the whole thing with the tape. So they'll kill him on sight. Now this one, I get what's happening. So now they know that as soon as they see the monster, they just have to kill it, right? And since it's dumb, since she's telling people what to do, they kill him on sight, and bam. And it's just a shootout.
Go! I'm not leaving without you.
Look, just get your stupid face out of here.
Face out of here. This is where. This is how Rory realized that she was talking about him, right? Earlier, because he was doubting it before. Yeah, which is weird to think about, right? Like you have to like convince, like you have to hear it that your wife loves you. Like you have to hear it like in these kind of moments, like, oh yeah, okay, she was talking about me. She does love me. This scene was great. I love this whole thing. Get back on. I love when the thing pops up, scared the shit out of me. Then you know we do the whole thing where we talk to the doctor. The doctor says, "Why did you tell me that you were pregnant?" There's a whole thing about Crowley. I guess he's gay, and then likes a black man. So this part also confused me. Again, I need the timeline here. This is the last time they kiss. This is the last time they kiss, but this is the first time we've seen them kiss, right? Have we seen them kiss before? With David Tennant, did they ever kiss? Then we have here, and you're my best friend, doctor. Rory's listening in. And the doctor, you know, the whole pregnancy thing, she said that she thought she was pregnant, but she's not. Then the doctor sees the whole positive negative thing kind of like fluctuating. And then we have the crazy what the hell moment where kid dies and find out, oh, she's a Time Lord or something. So that's something. And that's the episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, Patreon for the full reaction, uncut episodes over there if you want them. If you don't, totally cool. You can get episodes here whenever they show up. But I'm gonna get out of here and I'll talk to you guys later.